So in this video, we'll be creating ideal client avatar. We'll be also reviewing top competitors' websites, their fan pages. We'll be looking for comments. We already reviewed the ads in the other video where I'll show you how to create the offer. So in this one, we'll be focusing on the on finding competitive data on what is going on in the marketplace. And for that, I'll be using the example of my client avatars that we have in our agency. So this is the ideal client avatar that we are using. Basically, that is kind of the person that we ideally are targeting. And I have accumulated, this kind of understanding of who we are targeting, throughout the after a time of working with those people. But if you're starting from scratch and you're working with, for example, if you're working with e-commerce entrepreneurs, so you can use this template as well. So, for example, like these are 10 smart market diagnosis and profiling questions that you can use for your client, ideal client, for yourself or for your clients. And these are the questions that are you need to answer in order to sell effectively to those people, to understand their pain, struggles, challenges, their dreams. So for in my case, it's their main challenge, what keeps them awake at night. It's not being able to sustain and grow sales. Like other frustrations they have is they're being kicked out of the market by competitors. Chinese drop shippers are copying the product. Overall drop shippers are copying the product and undercut their prices. Cost to get a sale grows, and sales do not. They're afraid to lose their business. They're afraid to work super hard till they die without nothing to show for it, because these are people, as you can see, like in my experience, my ideal customers are people with families, with kids. They want to provide to them. These are not like single people, because if you're going after single people, it's a bit different. They have a lot of time and they just want to have fun and stuff. But if you go after like family people, it's a bit different. And so here I have the answers to all these questions. What they're angry about: they're angry at Trump government, they're angry at Facebook because it changes its rules every single day. They know that Facebook is their main kind of source of it's very important to their business, but at the same time they know that they need to scale their Facebook ad campaigns profitably, but they don't know anyone who can they can trust, who can do it. They want freedom in their business. They don't want to work. They're working too hard. And these are people that are selling to the same market, like Ezra Firestone. He has a mastermind. He has a like community of e-commerce business owners to whom he's selling. And also right now, I'll be showing you guys where I found this info. Basically, where you can find this information as well for yourself, and how you can find your competitors, how you can analyze their websites, and find out how they are selling their products. So I'll be doing this for e-commerce. You can do it for whatever your niche is, and here is one example. So Shopify has the forum, which you can basically, like, it's open to everyone, I guess. You don't even need to log in, and here you can have like tons of different like questions that people post, and there are like other members of helping them out. For example, this guy needs some help with scaling up my business. He's already doing Facebook marketing, and campaigns have relevancy score of 8. They don't have the money to pay for your programs. Like, he's looking for some guidance. Like, here is some other guy who's giving him feedback, also has a shop. this one is also like some e-commerce store owners. This one, like, so if you're in Shopify niche, in e-commerce niche, like you can simply, if you have someone with a challenge and you can see that they're struggling to grow their business, you can simply reach out to them, offer to help them. Some of these businesses are doing better than others, and basically here you can find, you know, like they need help with scaling up my business. So I would take this and I would put it in my ideal client avatar. So I would put it here, like need help. That's exactly how they position their that's exactly how they position their main challenge. So that's how you want to use it. It helps with scaling up my business, at their exact words. And have he invested hundreds of hours into the company. He has Facebook campaigns. Like even these guys, like if you can use it, I get a good traffic. So you, like in your offer, you can say if you get good traffic from Facebook marketing and campaigns have relevancy score of 8, but you fail to convert the traffic, I can show you the solution. That's basically you can simply take their words and just convert them into your offer. So discussion forums, you can see here, guys. Simply go here, e-commerce discussion, like anything you want to, anyone would like to sell it. Like you can see questions, Facebook variance problem. You can see questions of people of like specific issues that they have. Like it's probably like you reach out to these people. If you have something to offer them, you offer have them help for free, or you know, spending, like this guy's spent $1,000 for some help, but couldn't get any result. And you can simply filter out you know, these you know, discussions, see what is a good fit for you. And the other way to, like, if you want to find out more about your customers, more about their main pains, is I put a Shopify here using app BuzzSumo. Okay, so won't let me do it. Okay, it won't let me do it. Okay, so basically it will show you the like the most popular pieces of content in specific niche. So if you put Shopify in BuzzSumo, it will show you the most popular articles that have Shopify in their title. And for example, this one is it's not about Shopify, but it's about e-commerce, how to boost e-commerce sales. And so what you can do is you go to the bottom here, and you see if there are some like questions posted about, you know, about this specific topic, how to grow e-commerce sales, and you just, you know, find what the people are talking about, and the same here with YouTube. So basically, here you can see questions. Hello, I'm new to like learn about more about drop shipping. For example, this guy is showing how to sell with Shopify. Maybe this is not target audience for like 1 million, you know, 1 million to 5 million dollar Shopify business, but scale Shopify store. How do I scale? Okay, so this is, for example, Shopify Drive. Okay, so they have some questions. Okay, it's not. 7 strategies to scale. And yeah, so you can see here, then like people are posting, people are posting their like comments here, and how do I get a reliable VA? That's okay. So basically, you find some of the questions that people are posting here. And for example, I know that Ezra Firestone is quite a big marketer, and for example, this ad is if you find some comments in here, it will be okay. It's it's not super relevant because this is like if you have pieces of content like hyper growth from 4 million to 25 million, it will be only only people that are with certain mindsets that are in over 1 million will read that post, because other people will simply not read will not watch those videos, because it's just out of their um, out of what they imagine they can do, and because they don't believe they can do so much volume, and Ezra Firestone audience is more likely to be that high, like high level people. So you can find some comments in here. And the other way is a Shopify blog. So you can see here is the topic content creation tools to earn more engagement. This one's so you can read comments in here as well if people have, for example, if people saying that they have um, like their store and they have content strategy, but at the same time it like content doesn't relate to sales. So you can see that, like you can help them with that problem. For example, saying that in your message, oh okay, here for example, I'm starting to write e-commerce content. That's what my customer is interested in. Persona driven content strategy. So e-commerce. Okay, so this is more related um, to content marketing. You just go through that. Shopify has this Shopify has this blog here, so you can go through like different categories of these blog posts. Like if you find something here, like not all of them have comments, so need to check, like even Shopify message, how to like get valuable tips, tricks, and advice how to build profitable, thriving retail business. Let's grow your retail sales. That's kind of also the message that you can utilize on your website here. Okay, so you can see here add to wish list. So some suggestions, scarcity. So like you can have this different, and as you can see here, for example, introducing checkout on your own domain. That's what people left a lot of comments about. And basically reviewing these blog posts, because for example in my space I'm selling to e-commerce owners, and Shopify is also designed to speak to exact same audience that I'm targeting to. I'm just targeting to a bit more like higher volume companies that are already making at least $1 million per year in sales. So like you can review it as well if you're in this niche. And the same here. So I found this blog post here. B2C is king on Instagram. So this This woman is she might be e-commerce store owner, and you can see one comment's not much, but like this overall is you can have this section on Shopify because this is Shopify Plus, and Shopify Plus is more expensive version of Shopify. So overall, people who are like on this platform, those are more targeted. Those are people with higher volume of sales overall, and you can see like what questions people are asking. So you can see blog here, and you can see like what questions people are asking on these blog posts, and what do they say in their messaging. Next step would be to review Amazon. Like if you find some book, like I've just typed e-commerce here, and you can have this person Tanner Larson, which is who is some e-commerce store founder, and also he writes books. So you can see what people are saying. This is literally, you want to know about e-commerce, launch my e-commerce business. So if you're in e-commerce, if you're in e-commerce space, for example, you want to go after e-commerce people, you can like buy this book, like analyze it, see how he speaks to the audience that he has, and basically, like just analyze like what they're saying to their audience. So in this book, you'll learn everything that goes in frontal and cell phone marketing, rhetoric, knows whatever market research principle. So you can see it's like you can see like so much info, like and you specifically want to watch for those long reviews. Like this is very, very helpful. So you just buy this book, like read it and see what people are talking about. If you're passionate about, like you can see here, like literally you would read this book. I'm not affiliated with this person. I don't even know very well this person, but I would say like if you buy this, and you can like literally like understand a lot about this market just from reading this book. And you can see also negative comments. Also pay attention to those. High-level generic advice, bad practices, suggested advices are not backed. You can see what these people are saying here, and then you like utilize it. So if people are saying like it was easy to understand, like you can also use these words in your messaging, like we're creating reports that are easy to understand, will help you to like avoid overwhelm. Basically, like if you're speaking to the same audience, you need to understand how they're speaking. So next step is having this here in like just checking, for example, Ezra Firestone selling to the same audience. So I'm checking his posts, and his posts are mostly for like it's not completely e-commerce, but sometimes he has posts about e-commerce, but it's more about business, about mindset. So it's like yeah. So here he has a lot of comments on getting people who would like to get something. You can see here comments about Shopify. Pretty inspiring. Very nice story. So this is not very educational, but like you just review these and see like what questions. I would just have some advertising rules. Like you can see the comments people are leaving on this page. And yeah, just go review like your top 3 competitors. It just one here because it would take a long time to review all 3 here today. Then Shopify as well. If you find some comments in here, just how does this minor? Okay, it's not related. third-party offers. Yeah, so just go through this. If you find anything valuable, just add it to your spreadsheet. So the next stage is like Shopify blocks, the same here. And here's the interesting part, because for instance you have identified that like your main competitors is Ezra Firestone. His website is Smart Marketer. I mean, he's not competitor, but he's selling to the same audience, so you can take a lot from what he's doing, and he's selling also to more sophisticated. So exactly the good fit for what I'm selling to. So you can copy here his website, and to analyze his main target audience, I'm using this Alexa tool. So you can see basically what is who is like main kind of audience that visiting his website. And as you can see here, you can see like where do people come from, what are backlinks on his website. And then if you go a bit below, here you can see audience demographics. So you can see whether his audience are males or females. It seems necessary, like almost 100% of them are males. People who have some college, and people who have full college education, people who browse it from home, Caucasian, people with higher income, as you can see here, and the age is quite spread. You can see his audience, they mostly don't have kids. I just have this my ideal client avatar because of the clients I work with. I've kind of came to realizations that people with kids, they usually have kids, they're family people, and these are kind of their main things. But you can see, like, for your, like, if you upload any website here, for example, let's say, so this is another e-commerce website, and you can analyze what their audience is about. Global rank. Okay, so you can see what their audience is about. So also males, you can see here 25-34, so it's closer to what I see on my side. 100, so those are people that are making less income, they have no kids, they're mostly single, and they're browsing at work. So you could say these are people who are working at some 9 to 5, and they're likely to, they want to start their e-commerce business on the side. So as you can see, yeah, graduates, college, they're likely to, like, start business on the side, so they don't have to work 9 to 5 all their life. So you can basically understand more about the audience. It will also help you with the targeting, and also you can review the website. Basically, what is the message of what is the message like Ezra, for example, is conveying to his audience. Get my free training here. So get my free Facebook video ad training on how to run profitable Facebook ad campaigns for people who can do it well. So these are kind of like what he's saying in the video, and basically here's something that he's using this word, so you can see. Like, you can utilize it in yours as well. Understand the fundamental principles of e-commerce. Big change. There has been big change. Yes. So here's like you can utilize it multi touch point marketing. Like another thing is another thing that you can utilize a multi touch point. So that's what you can have in your message as well. If you're reaching out to potential customers, you're trying to sell them, you can say, I specialize in multi-touch point marketing. I will help set it up for you. It's completely automated. It basically takes people from not knowing your brand at all to being loyal customers and followers and stuff like that. So you just like take what is here in Ezra on Ezra website. And I don't see any paints here. But paints, it's more about it's where you can find more of those on forums. When why I'm not making sales, anyone making money with Shopify, frustrated. So you can find a lot of those like frustrations, spend money on marketing experts, haven't got any results, and stuff like that. So you can basically basically go through these, identify what people are talking about, like some traffic, hardly any sales. Wow, that's exactly what you. And this is German store. So you can have it in your like in here, post it in here, and then like based on that you can create your message, like what people are looking for to achieve, how to create like your lead generation tool, the tools that you can do for lead generation. Like you could say, I would create customized, I would create customized multi-touch point marketing strategy for your store for free. Like no one else does it, guys. It's just so powerful when you do this research. And I don't use it because I don't need to. But if I would, currently I'm just overbooked with clients, so I would not be accepting. But if I would look for customers in this niche, I would do exactly that. So you just see what other people in the marketplace are saying, what buzzwords they're using, and if they're doing for a long time, and you can see that, for example, Ezra Firestone, he has. Oh, we already moved from his website. He's getting a lot of traffic to his website, so probably that lead magnet, that offer is working well for him, and he's going after the same audience as you are. It can be very relevant, and you can attract high level people with that strategy. So right now, so we have this ads copy angle. You could say multi touch point strategy, high growth. So you would say high growth because he's focused on the growth all the time. So his funnel, you would reverse engineer his, like he has, if you would sign up here, you would basically get entered into his funnel. He's selling more like information product. He's not, he doesn't do Facebook advertising for businesses. But like you can say a lead magnet, email series. And so this is just like general. You can find e-commerce, for example, if you're in e-commerce, you can find e-commerce, companies that do, like VSLs, for instance, or companies that are doing. Okay, let's do it this way. So e-commerce. e-commerce, Facebook advertising services, and you can find companies that are doing this service, like agencies, and you can see how they're like Facebook advertising agency, Quantum Media. You can see how they're talking to their customers, specifically in e-commerce. If this is e-commerce, we'll see. Retargeting. They don't have like anything very specific here, but like going like for other companies, and if you see someone is advertising in your marketplace to the same target audience, you can just screenshot their ads and see what they're doing. And so this funnel is also what you can use. Like you can use lead magnet, like 3 steps to 5x your 7-figure store. We'll go through specific messages how to attract new clients in the further sections of the training, but you can basically just see here what is going on. Size about 100k visitors per month. High level 7-figure plus. So, and you can have the same field for other competitors. Here you can have it on the bottom. You can basically have these questions. I'll send you this template exactly, and after that, if you just collect these like questions, specific problems that people are having on the bottom, and then you can see like it's the same troubles, the same like traffic, not converting, and then you can say, I will help you to convert your traffic with a simple like three steps multi-channel strategy or something like this, multi-touch point. So that's how you identify, and that is the same in every niche. So for instance, if you were in healthcare, you would also see like how main competitors are speaking to their audiences, what they're doing. You would sign up to their email list.